morning. Welcome to Idaho.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah. That good. Yeah. Ha ha.
Beautiful. Minus 4.5 degrees. Bit of snow. Enjoying my Monday. Yeah. It's Tuesday, alright. But my Monday is seeping into Tuesday. What's going on? Oh, what a rough Monday. Injured myself too. I'm limping around now. So what were we talking about yesterday's video? What all went wrong yesterday? I hooked onto a trailer that was... So I dropped my trailer, hooked onto a trailer that was not roadworthy. Had to grab a different trailer. Had the snowstorm. When I got to the customer, the forklift driver went for lunch he came up to me and just goes, I haven't had lunch yet, I'm going to go have lunch. Okay. So waited there for a long time. And then it took forever to load, and the tarping was really tricky, uneven surfaces, very funny mismatch, lots of hollows. So I had to be really careful walking around on top of the tarping it, rolling out everything out. And because it took so long to load, it was dark by the time I was tarping, and all the tarps were frozen solid. So I had to fight those tarps. And because they were frozen solid, they were slippery, and I slipped on top and rolled my ankle. Today I can walk on it. It hurts, but I can walk on it, so I don't think I pulled anything. I don't think I tore anything. I think I just pulled a tendon. I immediately filled my boot with snow. Had some snow between the boot and the sock to keep the ankle cold while I finished tarping. And then I also took an Aleve to help reduce swelling last night. And I, of course, kept the ankle elevated anytime I wasn't driving, so it seems to be doing all right. Not much of a limp, but a bit of a limp. It hurts a little bit, like a stretch tendon would do. Pulled tendon. And then finally tarped. Oh yeah, remember yesterday I forgot all the bungees on the other trailer? It's not the prettiest tarping job. I had some bungees to do the end flaps, and then the rest of the tarp is being held in with the straps over top of the tarp. But I got to the ferry. It was pitch dark out. Ferry sailing is at 6:10 p.m. I got there at 6:19. I could just see the ferry going away. I'm like, no. Next sailing, 7:50. Okay, might as well have supper and edit yesterday's video. Got across the ferry. I'm like, woohoo, I'll make the border and I'll get across the border, get partway into the US here. Called Jess and seen if I had an entry number yet to see if it had been cleared through customs. And she goes, yep, here's the entry number. I wrote it down. I'm like, yes, something actually went right today for once. The paperwork is done properly and everything's good. get it to customs, and he goes, it's missing one page. He goes, I'm not sure if it's a typo or there's something missing on there. He goes, just loop around, it should be an easy fix. They just have to enter one page of something or other. I'm like, well, I'll loop around. Parked in a place I knew I could sleep for the night. Contacted dispatch. They were contacting broker, and I went to bed. Today morning I got up at 7 and then sat there till 9 for the paperwork to get fixed. So we're finally on the road. Maybe Monday has ended and we're finally into Tuesday. My tarp is tuning kind of funny, so we'll see if Bonner's Ferry goes smooth. Why is the truck not slowing down? I don't have engine brakes on. Let's turn those engine brakes now on. Some pretty good downhills here to get into the Crested Valley. Saw a message pop up on the screen there. It was a text message from my supervisor. All it said is, woohoo! He's happy I'm through too. But yeah, so some of you guys noticed on the shoulder cam, on the very, very bottom right corner, you see something there. So I deleted the comment, but I can still read deleted comments. At least the first 5 words of it or so. I think you guys figured it out. It's a window. There's a small little convex window on the bottom right. The passenger door has a window on the bottom. It helps you be able to see if there's any people hitchhiking on your steps. Of course, if you have a passenger with, it doesn't help you much, but the passenger can then look outside the window. That message said, "Welcome to the U.S. I'm now on AT&T. Not seeing spray from this road. So does that mean I'm on black ice? I hope not. should turn engine brakes off and cruise control off, just in case, shouldn't I? Expecting the second one. You have the welcome to the U.S. message, and you always have a second message explaining how the U.S. plan works. My U.S. plan, I'm paying more money now for it, but since I run the U.S. all the time now, my old way of doing it would actually end up costing more money. So I just have a plan that covers everything. My cell phone works exactly the same way in the U.S. as in Canada now. It's all on the same bill, no extra charges. The old way I used to do it was I would get paid each time I used the phone in the U.S. It would cost $9 each time I would, for 24 hours, it cost $9 to activate the U.S. phone for 24 hours, yeah. So I've tried to use the phone as little as possible, but now that I'm going in the U.S. all the time, that way actually becomes a lot more expensive. So there's water puddles on the road there. Okay. There's water puddles. Oh, and he's got spray on his tires. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Let's go back to cruise control. Up to Bonner's Ferry scale here soon. Pretty confident it'll be open. It's always open. Almost always open. But I'm way below weight. It's just a very awkward load, and my tarps are ballooning out kind of funky. There's a lot of tarp underneath there for being held down with straps, so hopefully they'll pull me in. I could see that being a reason to pull me in, just to check to make sure it's all tarp and not something else overhanging. 5 miles to the scale. Hopefully, my Monday doesn't continue. Definitely a rough day yesterday. Got like nothing done. Should have been loaded Monday morning and delivering first thing today morning over here. Oh, I did make a mistake yesterday. I said we were headed to Lewiston. We're not. We're headed to Harriston, which is really near to Coeur d'Alene. So it's just off of I-90. So just east of Coeur d'Alene. We're gonna climb up Highway 97, small little highway, to a golf course up there. Then I'll have to split the trailers and deliver one trailer at a time. Once I get into reliable cell service, I'll call them and see where they would like me to split trailers. It's snowing here. Definitely small snowflakes. So it could be another slippery day further north. If I get unloaded here in a reasonable time. Driving back into a snowstorm in the late evening. Oh yeah, snow cover here. No longer running cruise control and engine brakes on this stuff. Forget running on snow roads later on. We're going to be running on it today now. Oh well. Not slippery yet. Man, yesterday on all that snow, I was spinning my tires so often. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make this hill. I'm gonna have to get out and chain up. But I kept just going. A lot of spinning of tires going up all these little hills. They're completely snow, compact snow. Green, I believe means open tonight. Open in Idaho. Scale is open. the windshield was staying nice and clean, we had to slow it down, and now it's all melting onto the windshield. No. I hope it doesn't freeze over. One of those weird scale setup.
Turn right on US 2, then take the first right. Turn left on US 2, then take the first right.
Wait for him to get all the way clear. Rule is 3 miles per hour here, so basically an idle. Waved at me in the scale house.
Turn left on US 2, then take the first right.
Sometimes I loop around this way, sometimes I go back the way I came in, continue on the highway. Doesn't really make a difference.
Then take the first right. Turn right on
Sometimes a
US
red
2,
light's in your
then
favor
take the
this
first
way,
right.
sometimes it's in your favor the other way.
Turn left on the traffic light.
No, not bad. Got the red light or the green light. Worked in our favor today. You know what? I'm gonna run into the brakes on this hill. Dragging my brakes anyway going down this hill, so that should be alright. Yeah, it almost feels like we've shaken Monday. Something went right for once. Trying to keep the windshield as cool as I can. or slow down a bit up here. Then we don't have to slow down as much down the hill. I haven't touched the brakes yet, so I'm not even full engine brake. Seems really grippy here, so doing good. Slowing down at the top of the hill makes a big difference coming down the hill. We're currently doing the speed limit that's going to be at the bottom. Not super heavy either. The right lane is an exit only. Nobody behind us, so might as well move over here when I can see far behind us. Don't have to worry about changing lanes on the bridge. Trailer ABS pops on and off every now and then. I'm sure there's a short in there or something, but I'm not sure which of the trailers the ABS lights pops on. I should really, when I'm unloaded, I should keep an eye on it and see which light flashes up when the light comes on the dashboard, and I know which trailer it is. With the tarps hanging all around, it's kind of hard to see that light. The trailer, both trailers, every trailer that has ABS equipped has a light on the side that advertises to everybody if your ABS lights are working or not. Handy little tool for DOT. So trailers do not legally have to have ABS. But all trailers that have ABS, the ABS must be working. So having a trailer without ABS, not illegal. Having a trailer with ABS and the ABS is not working, illegal. It's a little funny. Beautiful Bonner's Ferry in a winter wonderland. Wonder if this will stick around for Christmas? Oh, that's a beautiful nativity scene. Done a really good job on that one. It's like this big nativity scene. Very nice. I like when people put a lot of effort into their decorations, whatever they may be. Fire truck is at the tire shop, getting some new tires. School zone is flashing. It's a long school zone too. I think it's probably 2 schools and they've just made the whole zone a school zone. High school is right here beside us on the left. Looks like their school mascot is a badger. Vicious little animals. School zone ends. I was gonna say hammer down, but I'm still only doing 35 miles. Just 55 kilometers? A little bit of a wide load, not much. Now for the climb out of Bonner's Ferry. 45 with like 72, 73. Kind of have to guess on the gauge where it is. You would think I would start remembering these. I know 60 is 100. Well, 60 miles, I think technically is 98 or something like that. But everybody just says 60 and 100 are interchangeable, even though they're a couple of miles out. It's nice and wet here, so hopefully it stays this way. Or better yet, it dries out. close to the top, I think. Let's see if we can. Getting a lot of spray from the other side of the road. Clean it off the best we can before we get to higher speed limits. Doesn't do a very good job of spraying the windshield when we're going at full speed limit. There's an old VW van. Don't see many of those around. I wonder how that RV ended up over there on the left-hand side. Did they just break down and couldn't afford to fix it? What happened to them after that? It's obviously been gutted and vandalized. Unless someone stole it and went for a joyride with it. It's been there for months now. No trucks. There's a truck driving around on it. Yeah. I saw that. I saw you down there. my gloves out. Make sure the wetter ones are underneath the vent. Dry out there. I need to buy a whole bunch of new work gloves. I'm running low. Go through a lot of work gloves. Especially in the winter. All that strapping and tarping in the wet snow and ice. They get gross pretty quick. Most of the time I throw gloves out because they have holes in them, but every now and then the season's bad like this, just throw them out before they've got any holes in them because it is, yeah, gross, dirty. Miles an hour. Big warning sign. Must have a lot of accents on this corner. Quite relaxing here, actually. Nice to have a relaxing day, especially after yesterday. Of course, I'll have quite the workout for me to unload this because I gotta split the trailers. Debating which one to pull up first. Pull up the lead first or pull up the pump first? Doesn't, either way, it's the same amount of work. maybe I'll take the lead up first. It's the quickest way to get the first load to the customer. The customer's probably a little antsy. Probably have construction crew ready to start putting the stuff together, so they're expecting me first thing today morning or even late last night. Bigger flakes of snow here. Person standing on the street, on the highway. Person walking the wrong direction. It's so dangerous. What if I was a wide load? It scares me when people do that. If I was a wide load, I would have to come slow right down, go around them. I've honked at people like that when I was a wide load. It's like, beep, beep, need your attention. Don't step closer to the highway. Two granola bars. Why am I still hungry? Well, I talked to customs again. I'm like, we have to wait for paperwork, so I got out of the truck and walked to Canadian customs. Talked to them about having Jess come with, and they're like, yep, as long as you're both fully vaccinated and you have your ArriveCan app filled out, should be no problem. And as long as it's less than 72 hours. 3 days. sometime. My app says I can. Still just a hair over half a tank, so. Oh, so if it's snowing here and these roads are wet, what's a small side road gonna look like? Yikes. I might end up chaining up. Not out of the woods there yet. Feeling it's going to be a washer fluid type of day. Glad I picked up a box of washer fluid at Salmo office yesterday. So days like this, you often go through more than one jug a day. Guess I have to let you guys go. It's been an hour. Hi guys, I know I say it every time or all the time, but I really appreciate those of you that make it to the end of the videos. Thank you to all those new subscribers that are commenting here and there and watching some of my older videos and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Of course, huge thanks to the subscribers that have stuck around for years now. Pretty sweet. I am out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That plow's doing a good job of spraying that dirty snow off the road, the slush. Look at that spray. I am out of here. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom, 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 nom.
Thank you.